everyone, my name is Kate Yeagle, and I'm going to be talking to you about a very serious issue. Clowns.
Today we're going to be talking about Stephen King's It, which really should be called Pennywise, but there you go. I'm not a multi-million-dollar earning author, so what do I know?
You guys know Stephen King. He's America's horror sweetheart. He writes all of the scary books, like Christine, which is about a killer car, and Pet Sematary, which isn't really about pets. Carrie, which is about the journey of a woman's first period. A teenager gets a period and then her whole life is messed up. Are you trying to say something, Stephen? You don't have to write a book about it. You're a man and you have weird beady eyes. Judy Blume should have written Carrie. I would have loved to see her take on that.
And when I say it, I don't mean, you know, doing it.
I mean it, like it.
I don't mean like sex.
Not the other it.
The old up, down, left, right, be a star.
I mean it like the killer clown monster.
This movie is currently out in theaters. Obviously a lot of people are going to be reading the book. This is going to be a spoiler-filled episode.
Spoilers!
Spoilers ahead.
Spoilers!
If you haven't read the book, if you haven't seen the movie, and you want to go in spoiler-free, turn off the video and watch one of our other ones.
Ooh, spoiler alert!
And subscribe to our channel, please.
We begin in 1950.
Kind of like that book, A Prayer for Owen Meany, which bing, bing, bing.
Little Georgie Denborough is annoying his older brother and being like, make me a boat, I want to go outside, I want to play in the rain, make me a boat. Bill's like, okay, Georgie. Bill has a stutter. Georgie dies, Georgie's missing. Bill's like, no, he's not. I'm gonna find my brother. Then he gets all of his friends involved. They're called the Losers Club.
You got Bill, Richie, Ben, Jermaine, Rudolph, Papa Smurf, Michelangelo, the Red Ranger, Scottie Pippen. They're all on this team of misfits, along with the band The Misfits. Spoiler alert, and you find this out right away. Georgie, he's killed by this killer clown, Pennywise, in the sewers.
And he pops up every 27 years to have a little snack. A little snack for a couple months. He's just eating some kids, and then when he's done, takes a long nap. He's kind of like a bear. Clowns are not scary. This clown's scary, like maybe that one. And this one sitting next to me definitely is. Fun fact, I clowned. My name was Bose, and I wore a lot of bows and a Muppet t-shirt with plaid shorts. They didn't match. It was great. Pennywise like introduces himself or reveals himself to the kids in different ways, like in their biggest fears.
Look at this flower, it's not going to squirt you. It squirts you with your worst fear. If it appeared to me, it would be a giant bumblebee with a clown's face. When I was a kid, this bumblebee flew up my pants leg and stung me 12 times in venom. So that is the recipe for a phobia. I would not go into a sewer to face that thing. I need a lot of bug spray. A lot of bug spray. Buku bug spray.
I think if Pennywise ever showed himself to me, he would be a fish. They don't have eyelids, so they can always look at you. And some fish have teeth, which isn't okay. You should never have teeth if you're a fish. Once I was in Florida, and my mom was like on the beach, and she was like, look down, it's so cool. And I looked down, and I'm literally standing in a school of fish. And I freaked out, and I started running, and then a bunch got all over me, and I was terrified.
Again, I don't understand why Stephen King just didn't make the choice to call the monster Pennywise. He always shows up as Pennywise. Why do they have to not call him by that name? That's just me. It's my opinion. You know what they say about opinions. Opinions are like stuffed up noses. Everyone has one every once in a while, and they all smell bad.
That doesn't make any sense because your nose is stuffed. You can't, there's nothing to smell.
What don't you understand about this metaphor?
You don't smell anything if your nose is stuffed.
Your nose smells bad when your nose is stuffed up. It smells ineffectively. It's a play on words.
If Pennywise revealed himself to me, he'd be Dan, making stupid jokes.
all these misfits, they get together. They're saying like, hey, we're in a misfits club. We gotta go down into the sewers where this clown lives. So they make a bunch of silver bullet slugs. And they're like, who's gonna shoot these slugs? And Beverly, the only girl, is like, I'm pretty good with a slingshot. My dad calls me David, not because he wanted a boy, but because I shot him in the face with a slingshot once. And he's pretty tall. That's from the Bible.
So they band together, they go into the sewers, and they're like, Pennywise, hey man, oh, we're scared, we're super scared. Bev like gets him with a little silver, little lobby thingy, little boop, boop, right on his head, boop, 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 right on his head, boop. He goes away, he's got a little bump on his head, and he's like, fine, I'm just gonna go to sleep early.
And they're all like, we dodged a bullet there. Things are going to be great from here on out. Let's move on and be really, really freaking successful.
The kids make a promise to themselves, if anything ever happens again, we're totally going to come back. And they like cut their hands, they do that blood thing, which is like super unsanitary. I'm sure no one taught these kids anything. Like, they weren't in school. Don't share blood. You just don't do it. It's not safe. Like when someone cuts their finger and like another person comes up and like sucks on the finger, that confuses me. Or were you a vampire? When did that happen?
When did that happen?
People do that all the time.
I've never seen that happen.
You've never, come on guys, comment below if you ever had someone suck on your bloody finger. Comment below. Tell us about that time.